What is the Ark of the Covenant? This is a question that many people might not begin to ask, but I think it's actually much more relevant than the question, where is the Ark of the Covenant? That's the question that most people go to. But the question of where, while interesting, and we can watch films about that, and I have a film coming out called Legends of the Lost Ark, where we do just that. Ultimately, the question of its location presupposes that we care what it actually is, and that's what this course is really about. It is called the Ark of the Covenant Biography, and we're approaching the Ark of the Covenant like archaeologists often do with important objects, um, as an object biography. We are trying to understand the things that led to the creation of this object, its conception, its birth, its adolescence, its maturity or adulthood, its retirement, its death, and its afterlife. I don't know if we'll cover all of those in 6 weeks, but that's our goal, is to really begin to think about the Ark of the Covenant as this incredibly important object that is more than an object. It is imbued with God's Spirit and even divine beings that we call cherubim. And so I think legitimately we can talk about it having a life, and I would even call it the incarnation of the Old Testament, something that we see even New Testament authors like the writer of the Gospel of John saying that God has dwelt among us, and this is revealed in Jesus as the Word who is now dwelling among us in the flesh. And so I think that the Ark of the Covenant is an incredibly interesting topic, and I hope that you will join us as we try to shed new light on this very ancient, very well-known, famous, but still very obscure and not as well studied object from the Bible. One takeaway. I think that what we'll get out will be hopefully a lot of takeaways. But one takeaway will be that the Ark of the Covenant has a real context that goes far beyond Indiana Jones or whatever you've heard about it. That it has an archaeological context that is rooted in the world of the Bible, specifically the world of New Kingdom Egypt. We'll look at these different aspects of the Ark's creation and its design, and how we can visualize not only what it would have looked like, but what that would have meant to someone who saw this Ark and experienced what it was for and why it was designed in this particular way. And as I'll go ahead and tell you, but we'll talk about it much more in the class, it was the throne of God. And that design with the cherubim and so on is all indicative of a throne from the world of ancient Israel.